What is up? What is up, everyone? Good to see you all tonight. Welcome, welcome. Holy shit, guys, it's been a long day. It really has. It has been a very long day. As you guys can see, I even forgot my fucking beanie. My mic, not my mic, my fucking camera's misplaced. It's been a long day. I am ready to fucking stream and smoke. Oh shit, we got a new sub. Appreciate you tapping in. Hold on 1 second. I gotta fix something. That's the sub count. There we are. For some reason, it wasn't showing above the little sponsorship thing there. So I had to change that. But yeah, it's been a very, very long day. And I am finally ready to sit down and smoke with you guys. So cheers. Let's go in for the first blinker of the day. First ever dab of the day. Let's get it. Gotta turn this thing on. Preheat it just a little bit. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. I'm so glad to have a fucking editor now. I can just literally just film and stream and not worry about the tedious stuff. Cheers. Oof. You're hungover at work. Damn, bro. That shit's gotta fucking suck. I couldn't imagine going to work having a hangover. That's why I don't drink. I am really glad that I don't. Like, I'm being completely honest and fair. I'm so fucking glad I don't drink. Because, for one, I don't have those stupid-ass hangovers everybody talks about. I've never had one. I've drank before, but I've never had a hangover. I've never drank enough to have a hangover. That's the thing. Well, no, technically, I did once. That was a long-ass time ago. Yeah, I was like maybe about like 3-4 years ago. This first time I ever really drank. Is it in vertical streaming for certain platforms while multi-streaming? Actually, no. I only stream here on YouTube. The reason why for the vertical streams is YouTube actually pushes out vertical streams within Shorts feed. So it'd be easier for somebody to come across my channel and kind of chill out with us. So that's why I tend to go more towards the vertical streams. I haven't done a regular horizontal stream in a long time, so I mean, I could, but it won't get really pushed out as much. And even in notifications, people seem to get the notifications for these streams more than the horizontal ones, so makes IRL streaming better. Yeah, in a way, it can, but considering, like, I'm in a garage and stuff, you know, the vertical stream kind of gives me a good advantage because I can show off the best parts of the room. So, until I get the other side fixed up, this is gonna be the norm for right now. But, I mean, hey, I've got a nice little cool corner of the garage that I have a studio in and stream and smoke. Don't really bother nobody in here, so I mean, this is where I tend to just come in and chill out. Oh no. Swear to God, babe. Send me screenshots. You're adorable. Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, for you guys who don't know, go show Namtar some love. He's my fucking editor. That dude is sick. He's my brother. He's my best friend. And this motherfucker is like, you know what? I can see you're struggling and you're getting behind. Let me take on the role of editor. And he's better at it than I am. If I'm being honest. The only thing I don't like about the vertical stream is when I accidentally swipe. Yes, I felt that. How much for what? It's on my screen pads. Of course you have screen pads. You and your cutesy stuff. I swear to God, babe. God damn, I'm trying to have my hair down more, but I always put it back behind my ears. I used to do that when it was a lot shorter, and it's still a habit I have now. Also, I chose not to wear the beanie today because it is hot in here. On me! All my hair is on my back. Fucking felt. See, here's the thing. I don't have to worry about going bald. I've got plenty of hair here, plenty of hair on my arms, plenty of hair on my legs, and plenty of hair other places we don't talk about. So I'm never gonna go bald. I can just easily get a transplant. You like regular hats? Not really. I have a couple. I tend to wear snapbacks, but I don't know. It's just something about a regular hat. I tend to sweat a lot more often in a regular hat compared to a beanie. And I guess that's because, like, beanies are a lot more breathable. But if I put on a hat, I'm sweating profusely. If I put on a beanie, yeah, I'm sweating, but it's not as bad. I know that will sound weird, but like I said, I guess because the material is a little bit more breathable? I don't know. Yeah, I felt that. It's just because I don't have any tolerance to the heat, and I literally mean like no tolerance whatsoever. You put me out in 70 degrees, and I'm be like, bro, it's hot as fuck out here. Like, I am built for cold temperatures. Torby can tell you, we were out in the bus lane growing up. We went to the same school. It was 30 degrees, like 35, 36 degrees, and I was in shorts, gym shorts, baggy gym shorts, and it was windy. She could tell you. And no, my legs weren't purple or nothing. I was fine. Like, completely fine. It just felt fine, and like, maybe I had a fan on. Yep. Also, tell me I'm wrong, Torvy. It was like 36 degrees that day. Could I do it again? Oh, yeah. Easily. Mind you, it was a little bit chubbier back then, so it probably made it easier. But, I mean, still could do it. I can tolerate the heat a lot better than I can tolerate... I can tolerate the cold a lot better than I can tolerate the heat. It's always been that way. The heat has always made me physically ill. Like, nauseous, lightheaded, dizzy. Like, I cannot be in the heat. It also makes me very irritated. So I'm a moody motherfucker when it's hot. That's why, yeah, you'll notice more rants coming on and during the summer. But, like, nothing really serious. Considering everything's gonna be, well, late at night, like it is now, yeah. Exactly. It makes it... I'm the same way. I get very aggravated, very irritable. I just hate it. I can't stand it. I just... no. Also, whenever I get hot, it feels like somebody's taking, like, a toothpick and just doing this. Like, all over my body. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Like that, no. It's very uncomfortable. And yes, I feel it right now. Would I be sitting here in this hot-ass garage if you guys weren't here? Fuck no. I'd be in the house where it's nice and cool and I got AC. Mind you, I have an AC unit right here, but the only thing that keeps cool in this fucking place is me. So, there's that. I'm gonna take a rip off the bomb. And then I am going to go inside real quick and... I don't have a drink, I only have milk, so I'll have to go get some milk. You know, would make a joke about that towards Torvy, but I know she's not awake enough for it, so... Cheers, everyone. Stop cutting your hair, fucker! You fucking traitor! 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 Damn Tar used to have long hair like me! Traitor! Bitch! You don't need to go through the whole Sam Winchester routine with your fucking hair. Yeah! Yeah, you fucking traitor! I will never forgive that betrayal. The only way I will forgive it is if you grow it back. Well, guess I'm screwed. Yep. Yep. You fucked. You fucked. Mm-hmm. Bro, I can't stand having short hair. He has seen pictures of me with short hair, and Torvi remembers what I looked like with short hair. Bro, I swear to God, if my hair was short, my cowlicks would do this. It would do that shit. So, literally, I have to grow it out for them to not stick up like fucking horns. Like I got some invisible Hellboy horns I just shaved off. Like, nah. You just had to make that joke. You just had to make that joke, brother. Yeah. Alright, real quick, I'm gonna go inside, grab a drink because I got cotton mouth. I'm gonna refill my water bottle, and I'll see you guys in a minute. And we're back. All right. Well, guys, we are going to be chilling, smoking for the newer viewers. In a little while, we're going to play some Schedule 1, but right now, honestly, I'm honestly kind of chilling with you guys. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to blast my my normal sesh playlist. So let's go ahead and do that. And you guys will be able to hear it, like, just through my speakers. Trust me, it's going to be loud enough. Make sure it's not too loud, though. I don't want to wake up my dad. He's trying to sleep.
Approaching Armageddon, so I guess I'll take the method and escape on down the hall along into the
Yeah. Cheers, everyone. If I'm being completely honest with you guys, I really didn't think the channel would even make it this far. And now if you look, we have literally 4 affiliates right up there. We got Bomb, we got Green Deagle, we got Stewarts Passion, we got YHS Smoke. This shit's insane. Thank you all so very much. Cheers. God damn. Shit. On me, yeah, I noticed that, bro. Been noticing a few different brands. Oh yeah. If I see him with a YHS smoke piece, I'm gonna be like, bro, why, yo, are you copying me, dog? Like, what? Because, I mean, think about it. He's reviewed, I mean, I can't say that, I'm not actually trying to say he's copying me, because there have been several weed tubers who have reviewed the Green Deagle and the Bomb before even I got my hands on it. So I can't say that. Hold on one second. I'm getting Discord notifications right now. I need to get off of Discord. There we go. Quit Discord. Nah. Don't feel like listening to that. Nah. No. Yeah. We're gonna listen to some fucking Suicide Boys. Yeah, I literally, like, he put the cheapest Erigs, and also on the thumbnail, he put $100. I don't see anyone else putting $100 in a thumbnail. I was the only one who did. That was the thing, though. But that's one thing that kind of made me go, you know, like, you copying me, bro? Because, I mean, think about it. You can literally search up Green Deagle, Fun Fuse review. A lot of them will say like 99 bucks or something like that. A lot of them say 100. Even on the thumbnail. So here's what that tells me. That tells me that I've got eyes on me in the bigger on the bigger scale of things. Because if a bigger YouTuber is copying something that I'm doing something right. Yeah, that is gonna actually be very useful later on the road. I'm not translating that, bro. Oh, hell yeah! Look, you bastard. I've only been to metal concerts and like one EDM concert, and that was Dead Mouse. And I only literally went for Dead Mouse and left after Dead Mouse. Yeah, you'd literally have to copy and paste it on PC. You can't do it on mobile. Unfortunately. Brother, can you please stop typing in Russian? There's English only in the chat. English, motherfucker. Do you speak it? Guys, I can't wait to get the new fucking atomizer in. Also, I think Green Deagle actually sent out my my new atomizers for the piece. They sent me 2 packages of them, so that's gonna be really nice. I'm gonna have a good amount of them for a little bit. Cheers, everyone. Fucking hell. Shit. Guys. I am fucking baked. Absolutely fucking baked. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. We'll move on to schedule 1 a little bit. I still want to smoke and kind of chill with you guys just for a little while. And honestly, I want to skip this track too. It's not my favorite by Sparrow. Nah. Actually, no, yeah. Yes. Yeah, I like Bones. I've only heard a few songs like by Bones, but from what I've heard, yes, I like Bones. I'm not like the biggest fan of rap music though. It's gonna surprise everyone. Like I'm a metalhead at heart. Like 100%. I will always say that metal is the superior music genre. But I still enjoy some other stuff. I'm more of a fan of like Memphis rap. It kind of reminds. If I'm going to compare Memphis rap to the metal genre, Memphis rap would be the black metal of the rap genre because it's very raw, very like unproduced. The subjects that they talk about are very dark. They involve the occult and stuff like that. So, literally calling Memphis rap the black metal of rap music. I mean, and I like black metal, so it's no surprise that I like Memphis rap. Yeah, drill isn't my favorite. Like, I've tried listening to UK drill rap, it's just not my thing. Like, if I listen to rap, I'm there more for the beat than anything else, if I'm being honest. Also, I fully decked out my PC recently, which is fucking sick. So now it looks completely different. Like it resembles more of a Mac than anything else now. It kind of looks like it, but kind of not. It's just more customized. Like, I finally took the time to do so today. It's about fucking time. See, I'm not really there for the lyrics because I was never a part of that lifestyle. Like, don't get me wrong, I grew up in the South, literally like in the hood, not like in the hood, but like pretty much like right next to it. Like, literally, here's my house. The hood is literally like, here's the one street. That's where like, not exactly the nice neighborhood is, but it's nicer than it is in the hood. So you have the nicer neighborhoods, and then you have the hood. And then you have the really nice, part of town right next to where I live. So it's literally like separated into classes to where like I grew up. See, I grew up in a small town, so I never like experienced a lot of crazy shit. Like, the craziest stuff I will say, and I'm not going to name drop who this is because, I'm just not going to, but this dude, I could swear that these motherfuckers that pulled up in this place was cartel when I was going to buy some fucking weed from this guy one time. And this was like years ago. Like, they had AKs and everything like that. So I knocked up at the door, and this Mexican dude who barely spoke any English, he had a fucking straight up AK, answered the door, right? And so I was like, hey man, I'm here to see the plug. And he's like, he literally looked out like behind him. He's like, hey man, let him in. He's cool. Bro, I swear to God, there was like 6 dudes all like strapped to the gills, just looking at me. Didn't say nothing. They're just kind of checking me out, Handed bro the money, got my weed, and got the fuck out of there, bro. I was like, whatever is going on here, I do not want any part of this. I'm out. I'm just here for some weed, man. Like, bro, that was probably one of the more crazier experiences. Also getting saved by that exact plug from being robbed. I was literally walking from his place, and he was out there smoking on the driveway, and this one crackhead comes up to me. I shit you not. He's got like a fucking knife about this long. Pulls out. It's not like a switchblade, but kind of is. It's one of those like kind of big pocket knives that mimic the switchblade and have that little slit on the side, and it looks similar, but not exactly. You probably know which ones I'm talking about. Anyways, dude sees what he's doing, and mind you, I just paid that dude like $300. I've got like 3 ounces in my pocket. And no, I'm not trapping. I intended to smoke every single bit of that with the boys. Like, I had to split half of that. So I was going to get like 1.5 ounces, and then my other homie was going to get 1.5 ounces. So he sees this and literally like smacks the dude, and, like straight up like sucker punches the dude in the back of the fucking, like the back of the side of his head. Knocks the dude clean on the ground. Bro's like, oh. Bro, I've never been messed with. I've never been messed with in that neighborhood again. Oh shit! Are you okay, man? Oh yeah, that's okay. Bro, there's a reason why I would walk 30 minutes to that plug. In the heat or snow or whatever. I went to him every day. Every day. Especially when I was working at the smoke shop. Every day. Dude would, like, when I was working at the smoke shop later on, dude would just pull up in the back and give me my weed. Like, it was just that easy. You guys remember those live streams I did at the smoke shop where I was, like, in the back behind and it had, like, all that beautiful scenery? That's where he would pull up at. He'd literally pull up behind the actual shop because, mind you, it's like a whole, like, mall strip. So nobody would be able to see you unless they were coming out from the school, and even then, it would just look like 2 motherfuckers just kind of talking, chilling, and it would look like maybe I was talking to my boss. See what I mean there? So the fact that car was there very often, literally, we didn't care if there was a fucking cop. He would already have, like, by time, like, that cop would be, like, coming by, my weed would be in my hand like this, and I'd be having my hands kind of like that, so it would already be underneath my hand, and I'd be, like, kind of squishing it and covering it. At the smoke shop in Texas, yes. When I was working a lot with my dad at the farm, yeah. Well, the ranch. I can not call it a farm. Which, I mean, technically used to be. It technically used to be when, like, I would say I was about, like, 5 or 6. Like, we actually had an actual barn in that bitch. Like, a big old barn. And the only reason why we got rid of that is termites. It was completely made out of wood. It just started getting rotten and all that shit falling apart. And we were just like, eh. Called my uncle up. I was like, hey, Dad's wanting us to destroy the barn. I'll be there with all the explosives. That's how it is in Texas, bro. I swear to God, if you're in the middle of nowhere, you always have that one uncle who has a fuck ton of shit to make something go boom. That's why I love hanging out at my uncle's place. At his fucking ranch. Oh my God, bro. I swear to God. The shit this man would create was insanity. He made a rocket-propelled iron bolt. Not like rocket-propelled, but you take one of those little firecracker rockets, you would stick it in the bolt, you'd light it, you'd let it sit for a minute, then you would shoot that motherfucker. And I swear to God, whatever that thing's aiming at, it's dead. It is dead. It wouldn't blow up or anything. The firecracker would usually explode inside the actual bolt, and the bolt wouldn't explode. So it was made really well. It just, whatever he shot, that bolt is going straight through that thing like a bullet. It's not surviving. If it hits the heart, it's not surviving. That heart's gonna be shredded into pieces. That's one thing that I actually loved about being at my uncle's. The creativity this man had for a bunch of crazy shit. He'd be like, huh, I've got this idea. Let me create it. I think a lot of that creativity he had really rubbed off on me, especially when it came to my music, because I would do things a lot of people don't really think of. Example, throwing vocals into a guitar amp sim, and then throwing that guitar amp sim into an IR cab, then throwing that IR cab into either overdrive or a phaser. That's one trick I actually passed down to my brother Namtar. Now, I know some engineers do it, but I'm saying in the genres that I make, I don't see that. I really don't. And the fact that I don't means that I've got an advantage in a way. Also, I forgot. Guys, I need to drop this into the chat real quick. Hold on, let me grab the link for it real fast. I want you guys to go check out the new track. We're trying to get the fucking SoundCloud algorithm to actually pick us up, because all I'm getting is like one play, like 1 to 3 plays per track. So I'm gonna drop this into live chat here. Go to that there and go drop me a follow on SoundCloud. Go listen to the latest track. I'm going to be playing it here right now. But if you guys want to listen to it privately, you guys can. But here we go. This is literally the new track that I actually did. And this is in a style of one of my older projects. So it's more EDM than trap, but I kind of combined the feel of both into this one track. So here we go. You guys won't be able to hear it too well, but either way, cheers everyone. God damn it, my camera froze. I also think this is getting low on battery. Yeah, it's getting low on battery, I can tell. It's not big rough. Cheers, everyone. I'm going for a dab off of the bomb. Just gotta wait for this to preheat real fast. Get that. I'll drop it in on Discord probably after the stream. Cheers, everyone. Oh no, it's clogged. Son of a bitch. Jesus. Bruh. Yeah, that thing was clogged like a motherfucker. Holy fuck. I need to get some ISO and clean it. But I don't have any right now. Nor do I have any money for some right now either. Yeah, keep dirty. God damn. Oh shit, that's one of the newer ones actually. I'll let that one play too. This is one of the more atmospheric ones I really did for fun. Yeah, this one wasn't made with any serious intention. You guys can hear it. It was just made for fun. And that's literally all my music is. It's just made for fun because I'm bored. Cheers, everyone. All right. All right, I'm done listening to music for right now. Let's actually play the game, shall we? Steam. Pull up schedule 1. Let me scoot up to my desk a little bit more too and move this. And then use my shut the fuck up stick on this amp. So it won't make a bunch of annoying ass electrical noise. Hold on. God damn it. I'm gonna have to do that for just a second. One moment. I'm moving OBS over here. Schedule 1. We'll move back over here. All right. Cool. Yeah, we should be good. Alright. So this stream, we've got the barn. So we have to essentially grab everything and then go. Also, Namtar, do you want to join in and have your Walter White operation? Also, if I fall asleep, I'm sorry, dude, I'm exhausted. Hey, you're fine, bro. We're chilling, we're chilling. I'm gonna see if Namtar wants to join in. Yeah, I forgot I packed all this up. Okay, gotta go take these to the barn. Why am I lagging so much? Jeez. The fuck? What is going on? Okay, well. Okay, looks like it cleared up now. Fucking hell. I did not like that at all. Like, not at all. I hate it when it lags. Okay, so... God damn it. Stop. At least it's not really lagging for you guys. You ain't see shit. Okay. And we're here. Cool. Where's the light switch in this bitch, though? Oh, here we are. Okay, so water faucet's there. Alright. Let's start lining everything up. That didn't even... That only lined up one wall. Actually, no, it didn't even line up one full wall. Look at that. I need a lot more grow tents. I mean a lot more. So that was 20 there. So I'm guessing I'm gonna need like 60 of them bitches. At least that's what I'm thinking. Okay, gotta move quietly. Go. All right. We are safe. Okay. So I'm gonna go to... What's his name over here? Dan. Let's get like 60 of them. I can't get that many. Let's just get like 10 more, I guess. Fuck it. Contacts. No, not contacts. Messages. What's that, bro? Since I have... I think I have some at the house. Let's just get 20 of them. Thank you. Yep, and we have some to actually... Oh, yeah, we have to mix all that up. We still have yet to mix everything up. Oh, damn. Alright, so... Shit, I don't have any donuts. Let's go get some of those. And we're also going to be selling just some of the green crack as well. Just so I can get some of my money back. can you stop lagging, please? I'd really appreciate it if you did. Why are you lagging? Stop. Like to purchase something. I need 40 donuts. Actually, no. I can't do 140, so let me just do 100. 100 donuts. Purchase. Perfect. Okay. So I am going to sell like 40 of these, just as some regular bud. While that is doing its thing, I'm going to start setting up the new place. Oh, let me see. Let me try calling Namtar. See if he'll stream with us.
Pretty good.
What's up, brother?
What's going on? What's going on? Are you streaming still?
Yep. Welcome.
Oh shit. Welcome to hell.
Welcome to hell, motherfucker!
Clean burning hell, I tell you what. That'll never get old, dude. That's gotta be terrifying. Hank Hill is a devil. You know
Oh
what
yeah,
I mean?
100%, bro.
We use propane in hell down here. It's clean burning fire, I'll tell you that much.
Then why does it smell like sulfur? That's just Peggy.
Hold on.
What?
Hey, hold on. I have to tell you something. There is an event, another person, okay, claiming to be the fucking Antichrist.
Oh
Except not the
no.
Antichrist. Yes, right? Now, it's the Muslim version of it. There's no Antichrist in any of that faith because there is no Christ.
Demiurge or something like
So,
that?
you know, no, I don't remember what it's called. It's something specific. To be honest, I don't remember the name, but I kind of want to look into it, especially now, because there's this dude going around calling himself all these things, and I'm just sitting here like, okay. You know what's crazy though, bro? You know, not for nothing. First of all, I'm not a fucking idiot, and second of all, what makes you any different from the hundreds of other men that came before you saying the same thing and that are like dead and like nothing's happened? What you gotta say about that? I will be wrong, but you know what? At the end of the day, the only thing I'm concerned about is my God. That's it. Go fuck yourself. Like,
Yeah.
get out of town, you edgelord. You think
Edgy boy.
I'm not gonna believe that crap. Why would I? Would I look like an idiot? Like a fool? Get out of here.
By the way, brother, look at the stream and look at the
What?
bong I am holding. I want this bong, not because it is purple, but because I can simply do this and nothing will happen.
Okay. Hold up. Let me pop it on right quick.
Let me know when you can see. You can see the bong.
I'm on the stream, but that bong, yeah, in the game, the
Yeah.
trash, yeah.
Yeah,
The
nothing.
most basic beaker bong, but purple, yeah.
Yeah, but also indestructible.
Indestructible, yeah.
I need this bong.
Did you know that apparently there was a guy? Now this is one of those. I believe it's though. I believe it was. I don't know. I don't. basically there was a glass that someone had created that was like invincible, like it couldn't break, unbreakable glass.
Yeah.
But something happened with the formula how to make it, and it's like lost time basically, or something like that. But yeah. Now the thing is, you can make glass that's about unbreakable, like glass, not like the other versions of glass that you can like shoot at and nothing happens.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, there's a weak point. There's always like a weak point. So if you hit that weak point, it'll shatter. But as far as every other part of it, yeah, it's pretty much unbreakable. There's glass like that. I believe it's really expensive though.
Yeah, like the Wampet glass. You've seen those ads where like those guys are like throwing those bongs up in the fucking air and against like a metal trash can and use them as a baseball bat. And it just won't fucking break. I need one of those bongs.
That'd be nice, yeah.
Also, thick ass glass. Thick ass glass makes some good stuff too.
Verbal. But I'll stick with my silicone one because that thing ain't gonna break. It can't bend, can't warp, nothing. It's silicone, and the bowl is silicone.
Yeah,
So-
I'll enjoy a nice smooth hit. You can enjoy your harsh ass bullshit.
Call it final state because that shit will fucking render your lungs into dark, send you asunder.
By the way, they called that bong the death worm on YHS Smoke, and I'm like, no. Listen, you need to call it Leviathan, because that's what I named mine.
That's it. Yes, that's what you call it. Or you can, or if you really want to get with it, call it Cur, the Sumerian. Right, Cur, I believe in Sumeria, in Sumer, is basically a giant serpent that's under the water, and is basically what the Leviathan is, but for Sumeria.
Oh, okay.
That's the Cur, I believe. Yeah.
Dude.
Sumerian's got some crazy shit in its beliefs and mythology and shit from what I guess we've been able to take from it, what we have to translate all that shit and information, but that shit's insane, dude.
Imagine how somebody's gonna feel when they're fucking popping into the stream for the first time. Like, these people are making weed and talking about Sumerian and demons? What the fuck? Hold on a minute, I gotta watch this.
These guys are making drugs and selling it on a video game and talking about the devil. I think I'll stick around. That's what we want. Well, I mean, we ain't gonna talk about the devil because we're not edgelords.
No.
You get what
No, we're not edgy wannabes.
Not like those Satanists, that go around prancing around, sitting there just like, they're saying, I'm a Satanist, I can do magnetic. So they'll sit there and, can't keep God's name out of their mouth. And it's just like, hey, buddy, not for nothing.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Exactly. You gotta get them that Will Smith. You know what I mean? Because they're just, that's what they are. That's all they are. They're just bad Christians. It's the way my mother refers to the Satanists, as bad Christians. That's what they are. Because you still believe in God, you just don't like them. And you're not a Satanist, because Satanists don't believe in God.
Exactly.
So they wouldn't be mad at God, because God has nothing to do with their belief systems. He's not real. So there you go. Why would you be mad at something that isn't real? It's kind of stupid.
See, there's a difference between our edge back when we were teenagers and their edge. Their edge is woe is me.
We were a little bit like that. You have to admit, brother, we were a little bit for a minute with the JOS shit until we found out that, oh my God, reptilian Jews don't rule the world, and they're, you know what I mean? The funny joke, but the JOS is edgy. Very, very edgy.
Oh my fucking god, bro. You just brought some Vietnam flashback.
Yeah, bringing you some PTSD.
On me, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I can't
When,
believe
you and Jackson burnt the Quran, and then me and Jackson get drunk and go piss on the church near his house. Yeah.
Bro.
Shit. Stupid shit.
Bro, the
Teenagers do.
shit that we did during our extreme black metal edgy days would probably get us canceled now.
Oh yeah, it's like that time me and Jackson we walked an hour and a half about to the party city in Mesquite, and or it's like Dallas, Mesquite area, but anyways, we walked like an hour and a half to go to party city in Mesquite just to tactically acquire, if you know what I mean, aka steal, right, some corpse paint, and at some point he got in a fucking shopping cart, and I pushed him across the highway or that freeway.
Mind you, I'm streaming, brother. I know where this story is going.
Yeah, anyway, yeah.
Yeah, tone it down. I'm not trying to get banned.
I know, I'm sorry. Yep, forgot. Yep. Anyways, that's happened.
Yeah, let's just say all of us, imagine a COD lobby, but in real life. That was us back in our edgy days as teenagers.
Yeah, and the thing is, the whole like trolling online thing, like, oh, you wouldn't say it to someone's face. Me and Jackson were 100% and still are people to say it to your face, because like I'm not gonna say it if I don't mean it. I mean, I may be joking and trolling, but like, what? You think that you're like some tough guy because you think you're protected behind the computer, bro? I'll say it to your face. Like, you're gonna kick my ass, so be it. I'm still gonna say it to your face. Like, get out of here.
Exactly, and I know what somebody's gonna think. Oh, he burned a holy book of another religion. Listen, motherfucker, every religion was on the chopping block for our edgy ass. Every religion. Everyone, even the Buddhists were on the chopping block.
Yeah, dude, when we were younger, man, it didn't matter what you believed in. We
were gonna make some edgy joke about it or do something to try to piss somebody off. I swear to God, bro.
That's the whole purpose of it. See, but now I don't have like this bias towards Christianity. I have a bias towards a lot of Christians. You know, people who practice it. You know, and they do it very poorly. But then we'll use it as like some shield for the wrongdoings that they do, and then it's just like, wow, you're amazing, you know. Such a great person. Absolutely top tier.
Exactly, and like, mind you, yeah. Hey, yo, fuck you guys. What the fuck? They're trying to arrest me inside the gas station? Fuck you, assholes. I'm out.
Hey, yo.
I'm just trying to get me some donuts. Like, fuck you.
Cops donuts will go away.
On me. Like, motherfuckers, chill. I'll get you some too. Leave me alone.
Get y'all any donuts you want. Just back up, man.
They're pissed off because I bought 100 donuts earlier and they didn't get a single one.
Well, all the donut shops are closed, asshole. So it looks like you're screwed.
Fucking pieces of shit. Leave me alone. Go away.
Dude, I would
Why are they getting the actual cars after me now?
Walking up to the window, and I roll down my window. I would love to just like present them a donut and just kind of side eye them, being like, you know.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, I'd be like, hey, I got it. And then I have like 2 donuts. I pull out a jelly-filled one and be like, here you go. We're good, right? Try to bribe them with donuts. Now, that could go two ways. Either they'll entertain it and be like, ha 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 ha, maybe. Or they'll like, are you trying to bribe me? And I'll be like, dude, don't do this shit. I'm fucking with you. Are you joking?
Wait, there's an actual
that'd be fun.
stamina meter? I didn't know that.
I got a dozen sorted right here, and some munchkins. All for you, officer. You just let me
Bro, I haven't had munchkins in years.
go. The munchkins are awesome, dude.
On
The
me!
jelly and chocolate ones.
Bro. But what were those, what was that, that kosher snack you were telling me about that, my friend Cody gave me? That his grandma made him? It's a Jewish dish it's like almonds or something like that, and they're like roasted. What are they called again?
I don't remember.
You know what I'm talking? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. They come in like a cone.
Oh yeah, I don't remember what those are called, but I know what you're talking about. They're usually like almonds or they're pecans.
Yeah.
And they have the brown sugar kind of roasted stuff on it.
That shit.
Yeah, I don't remember what those are called, but yeah, those things are fucking awesome, dude.
On me,
and they are
bro.
technically kosher, so.
Dude.
There's that. Yeah. You know, technically they are, right? But
yeah, but like that's literally like one of my what Cody gave me one time. He was like, "Hey, bro, I don't have any like snacks, but I do have these kosher snacks." And I was like, "What the fuck are kosher snacks?" He's like, it's a whole religious thing, and he explained it to me, and then he's like, "Anyways, here, these are like some nuts with sugar and cinnamon, and like you probably like them." Hey, I found the Moist Critical drawing.
yeah, there's a queso one too.
Yeah, I've already seen that one.
Yeah.
But anyways, he handed it to me. He's like, "Dude, here, you gotta try them out." I was like, "Fucking bet, bro."
There was 2 places I used to always get those. 3 places I used to always get those. State Fair. This Halloween park that used to be at the Scarborough Fair during Halloween time called Screams, and Bass Pro Shop. Bass Pro Shop, at least the one in Mesquite, DFW, had a little stand where they sold that stuff right as you were exiting the building.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty dope. I love going to those haunted theme parks, dude, like Screams and Grillvania, and then that one that was an old cattle like factory. And what I mean by that is a slaughterhouse, but it's a big slaughterhouse, so it was a little more, you know, kind of hammer on the head kind of deal. So they turned it into a haunted house. However, it was 2 hours long, meaning if you went in that haunted house, you're gonna be there for 2 hours walking through that bitch, about 2 hours, going through all kinds of shit. There's one that's a closet with all these clowns in it, so you're walking through this maze of different clothes that are all over the place, and there's dudes dressed up as clowns jumping out at you and shit. And then at some point through that maze, there's like these strobe lights and everything, but there's a clown with a fucking chainsaw, dude.
Hey, Torby, you remember that haunted theme park we went to that one year? And you were scared shitless. You couldn't get one reaction out of it. I was dressed up as the Undertaker that year, by the way. So I had I had short hair, so I had to have a wig and everything like that. But anytime some dude jumped out at me, like yelling at me, I would just yell at him back. Like some straight Viking shit.
When I was a teenager and we went to Thrillvania, it was my first time going there. My dad had paid one of these chainsaw-wielding clowns. And yes, I'll say that again so you can hear it correctly. My dad paid money for one of these chainsaw-wielding clowns to chase me around the park. Bro, I was never so scared of my fucking life, dude. I was like, I was like tripping over and shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro, because he came out of fucking nowhere and just got real close to me going, They started running after me, and I'm like, obviously there's no chain on them, so even if he got up on me with it, it's not gonna hurt me.
No.
But it's just the fact that there's
It's a
some fucking
chainsaw.
clown that comes out of the thickness with some chainsaw going coming right after me and running at me. And it's like, you the fuck? Then I found out, but my cousin Joey told me that my dad paid him to chase me around the park. And they all thought it was funny. I was like, oh, fuck you.
I'm
always
sorry.
the butt of the joke, aren't I?
I'm sorry, but that sounds like something that me and Jackson would do to you as a Halloween prank. If we were all...
More like I end up fucking lacing y'all's drinks or some shit with LSD, and then I pay multiple of those clowns to chase both of you around the park until we leave. I'll pay them like $100 each, bro. I'll fucking pay the money. I'm a Jew. I'll make sure you get your services. You just do.
Bro.
So we'll be silent. But I'd make sure that I'd like spike something y'all so you're tripping balls while it's happening.
Do you remember that video?
Really fuck y'all up.
Do you remember that video of that fucking high school where somebody had laced the water fountain with LSD?
Yeah.
Bro, I wish that happened at my school. Wait, no. Wait, no, Torby, that did. It wasn't like a big epidemic, though. It wasn't a water fountain.
There was a guy I knew who had told me that when he was in high school, he had made weed brownies for his teachers, and he didn't tell them, but they all ate them, and some of them were like freaking out. He got a lot of trouble for that, obviously, technically poisoning somebody, but that's the funniest shit, dude. I would love to do some CIA shit like that, and I end up like lacing someone's drink with LSD, and I just watch them freak out, and I'm like, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, this was a lot worse than just a teacher. This dude did. He put LSD in Miss Golden's coffee, which Miss Golden, mind you, is the vice principal.
That's fucking funny.
Everybody fucking hated her guts. It was the Karen one that kicked me out for my inverted cross.
That's what I'm talking about. Fuck that bitch. Lace her coffee with LSD. Oh, have a nice trip, Chrome. You'll be seeing God here in a few minutes, lady. You're welcome.
Bro, I swear to God. Like,
or you know what'd be psychedelic to lace somebody with and fuck them up? Dimethyltryptamine.
Oh no.
About 20 to 30 minutes of the most intense psychedelic experience any human experience. And there's also a natural chemical that forms in the brain upon death and is released. So Grandpa isn't seeing tripping balls. And then he grows.
Bro. Like that time that you gave, that you scared that kid straight from drugs. You gave him fucking DMT blunts.
That kid was fucking annoying, bro. We're all trying to smoke, and this little brother or cousin won't stop trying to ask us to smoke our weed and shit. So yeah, one day I gave him a blunt with DMT in it, and he smoked it, and his ass was freaking out. And guess what? He never asked for any of that shit again. 100% happened. No cap.
You just scared that kid straight from drugs.
Yeah, I never said I was a good person, bro. You won't go away. I might give you something funny. I'll make you go away, or at least I'll make you fun.
Yeah, that's why I don't trust you. If I ever take acid, I do not. I love you, brother, but I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Because you're gonna pull some fucking nightmare bullshit while I'm tripping balls.
You don't want me to be consider, dude. That's for sure. Nate, if you use drugs and do all this, you know about something. Can you be my trip sitter? I'd be like, of course. Yes, I know I can help you out. Yes, I will be there for you. I'll make sure you're Gucci gang. Then by the time you come out of it, you're just like, dude, I don't want to fucking ever talk to you again. And it's like, well, you know what? You learned a valuable lesson today.
Don't
Ask
trust
me
you.
to help you when you're tripping balls. I'm gonna fuck with you. It's gonna happen. There's no doubt. I don't care who you are. If Jesus himself came down, I couldn't help it. You know what I mean? If he came down himself and decided, hey, give me some acid. Not saying it happened, but just saying if it did, right? Sacrilege. I'm just saying though, if it did, I couldn't help myself but do something. And I'd just be like, I'm sorry, I'll burn in hell, but
That's a clean burn in hell, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it wouldn't be optimal, but you know, it'd be a situation. That's for sure.
Oh, fuck's sakes. Brother, the shit
By the way, when I was driving to work today, I got behind some guy in a car that had a veteran's license plate, and I was looking at the insignia and everything, and I was like, huh, that insignia kind of looks like the one on my PlayStation profile. Wait a minute, is that the fucking CIA? Bro, I couldn't see it clearly, like I couldn't get that close, but I swear to God, this dude with a veteran's license plate, the insignia on it, I could be wrong, but I couldn't see it clearly. Swear to God, looked like the CIA insignia. Now, I don't know if you just put that on your car, but if so, that's fucking cool.
Imagine if you could just put that on your car.
No, I'm sure they could. I just don't know why you would just let everyone on the road know, hey, I used to work for the CIA. You know what I mean? This kind of seems like counterproductive to being an intelligence agent, you know?
Yeah, you ain't wrong there. Well, I've got almost everything mixed up into Aspen Death, and then I've got to buy a ton of Viagra. The whole process.
Dude, what strains are you mixing now?
Right now I'm mixing green crack with the donut to make the Aspen Death. I'm literally on the last batch, pretty much. I literally have a whole rack filled with weed, like full stacks.
That's what's up, man.
So imagine when all that sells. Last time I made 25 grand.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna take my laptop with me to the store since I got down to this store. Because I had my pizza next door. I need to acquire my pizza so I can eat.
Yes.
Sustenance.
Yes. You know what I had today? Some real, genuine street tacos, brother.
Nice. I hope my wife doesn't disconnect.
Dude, ever since moving up here in Massachusetts, I swear to God, there's no fucking... There's only like this one fucking taco truck I have found that gives me actual, genuine street tacos.
Different.
Have you found any in your area?
Street tacos? No.
Didn't think so. 'Cause I could have swore you would have said something already. If you had. That's why when I go to Texas next time, dude, I swear to God, I'm picking up like a fat stack of street tacos to bring back home. And you can't blame me. Oh, and Carolina Reaper cheese puffs from HEB. Have you had those, by the way? Nate. Hello? I had a customer. He is at work currently, guys, so... We got some lag here. Are you fucking serious? They're camping the gas station now. Bro, fuck you. Hey, listen, fucker, I'm on my own damn property. Fuck you. Die in a hole. Go away. Yeah, they were camping this gas station. Wait, no. I hope I have enough to complete this whole process. Fuck you guys. They're definitely camping that gas station.
There we go.
What happened? I couldn't hear you there for a bit, brother.
Nah, the Wi-Fi disconnected because I was next door, grabbed my pizza. I figured that would have happened.
Ah.
I'm back.
Well,
Yo, dude, I tried to use one of these dating apps again, right? Or tried to get on it. I don't know. I just tried to do that, and I remembered something.
what?
I'm not paying fucking money to use this shit.
Nope.
So part of me was kind of just sitting there like, how the fuck do I don't know, do I forget something like that? But then again, probably best I just don't indulge in that type of activity, given that I still have an issue, you know, like talking to people, especially.
Well,
So-
yeah. I mean, if
So figure that
anything,
out first, and then try to do that.
if anything, just get the app Turn Up, because it matches you through like people who enjoy the same music taste, so that might actually help.
Well, I tried doing that too, using that one, but just like most other ones, you ain't money to use most basic features. You know?
Yeah, which is annoying.
And plus, a lot of the people, like most of the fucking apps, right, that you get are the hot bots,
Yeah.
you know? Click
Yeah,
on my
which is
link, it's like,
annoying.
you know what? Go fuck yourself.
Click on my link to see spicy photos. Bitch, no, I'll just go to Pornhub. It's free. Fuck
Or
out of
some of them-
here.
Exactly. And some of them, dude, will like sit there and will like sit there and send you like some paragraph that's like glazing you like over, like sitting there like, I saw you on this, so handsome, and I just couldn't help myself, and all this. It's just like, and then like right at the end of it's a link. And it's like, you know, not for nothing, I like to indulge in the idea that women have the same body. And it's not really much of a difference, but they're different, obviously, right? So in reality, I could go to your link, pay you money to see your body, right? And do all that degenerate doomer shit. Or I could just do the other degenerate doomer shit and just go to Pornhub.
Yep.
You know, go rub one out and unleash my unborn bastard into the sink. I'm just saying, you know, why spend money when I can do it for free? Anyways, change the topic.
That part about the unborn bastards in the sink. You motherfucker. I was taking
Said
a
it
hit.
for a while now. We're unleashed my unborn bastard onto the local plumbing system and put my dick in any parlor. Because you think you're hot that I want. No, I'm a person. And you know, I just don't work like that. You know, it is annoying. I know what you're doing. I know people's behavior, things they do, why they do it. I'm obsessed with watching people and analyzing people, okay? Why the CIA, you just send me that application, know what I'm talking about, but here we are. Anyway, the point is, I'm not a fucking idiot. Come around. I know you want to. No, I really fucking don't, to be honest with you. What I'd like to do is go home and play stalker and kill bandits.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
I want to get a part of that shit. You know, you gotta, I don't feel like you gotta approach it in a different way other than, like, my first interaction with you is, you want to fuck? Because the answer is going to be no. Matter of fact, never.
Oh, I have
something.
I have an interesting story to tell you, brother. And it makes me confused.
Okay.
So I was on Instagram scrolling through, and I came across this post of this goth chick, and it says, why am I single even though I have an OnlyFans? And yeah. Hold on. I just said you just answered your own question. And she called me a fascist, horophobic piece of shit. What the fuck is horophobic, dude?
Okay. Listen real quick, listen. First of all, this lady, and I'm gonna be a bit polite because I'm at work and I have to, filter my speech here, and you're on stream. This woman, this lady, okay, thinks and asks, why am I single? And she has an OnlyFans, right? That's what's going on here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, one would wonder, a lot of men who have respect for themselves probably, just wouldn't indulge in that other than just a quick fuck, a quick suck, and see you later. Just saying, you know like that. You not like that, but that's the truth. Just put that out there. Not wife material. Don't want to take home to my mother kind of shit. My mom's Sicilian, so that wouldn't go well for them anyway.
Que cosa?
A little bad thing. Oh no, dude, my mother would rip them apart with words. So, is that. Anyways, so then calls you a fascist and a horophobic for saying you answered your own question.
Yes.
That's that shit.
Also,
right there.
what the fuck does horophobic even mean? Doesn't phobia... doesn't that imply I'm afraid of whores?
Yes, Jonathan. Yes, but in order to understand exactly, you have to play their game a little bit so you can truly fuck them up the ass with their own logic. That's how you defeat these fucking weirdos. Right? Okay, so horophobic. To imply that you're a whore and that I'm afraid of you.
You just called your whore. Wait a minute. So she just called her own self a whore.
Hold on. The response is, first of all, you said it, not me. Let's be clear. And second of all, I am the least bit afraid of you. If anything, right now, I want to smack the shit out of you. My Italian blood is boiling at the fact that you opened your mouth and said the shit you said and think you can get away with it.
Oh, so how is anything I said fascist?
That's what I'm saying. How are you a fascist?
When did I say anything about Jews? Like, that's what
you're not going around speaking German and straight arm saluting.
No.
Marching around like a robot. You ever notice that's how they march? They march like robots.
Yeah, you're the stereotypical 1950s robot.
Or like Frankenstein, fucking legs straight.
Head ass.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I understand. That is perplexing how one would think that. But do you know what I call that? I call that being fucking delusive. You know, being a part of that whole part of the internet and society that sits there and if you disagree with them, they call you a Nazi, a fascist, a fucking, you know, transphobic, you know, misogynist, war crime committing pig, devil man, you know, and it's just like, you know, did your dad touch
Devil
you when you were a
man?
kid? Are you a little mad? It's okay if you are, but you don't need to take it out on me.
On
I'll
me.
beat the fuck out of you.
It's
Don't think
okay
this
if you
is
have
one
if you have a few
privileges
screws
for
loose.
equality, right? You know what I mean? If you want to act that way, I'm just saying, I'm not a moralistic person. I never claimed to be. So fuck around, you go find out. Someone needs to do it. Just saying.
Yeah.
I'll be that guy. I'll be the guy. You know, no one gotta agree with me. I'll just do it and leave. You're welcome. Bitch, shut up now, didn't she? Just saying.
Bro, I swear to God,
Anyways,
like the internet has
sorry,
gotten
go ahead.
the internet has gotten so fucking pampered.
Well, yeah, the internet's made a lot of people feel entitled too.
It
as
has.
if they deserve certain things that they haven't done anything to earn. You know, like some people think that they can just, like, not like what you're doing necessarily, but people who make it a problem by making their whole lives and career based on the internet, except they're one, terrible at it, and two, that it's to a degree that it damages their life and other people around.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That kind of shit is just where it's like, okay, you know what? Clearly your dad, you didn't have a good enough dad, or you didn't have one at all. But let me just say, not for nothing, you don't deserve anything. No one owes you fucking anything, and you don't owe anybody anything either. Keep that in mind. That's important to that too. However, at the end of the day, unless you did something to fucking earn it, know your place, shut up, and work for it, or don't.
Yeah.
If you want to be in an internet career, there's a way to do that to where you don't damage other people's lives around you and basically make yourself into this fucking nuisance. You know what I mean? Not like what you're doing.
Johnny Somali.
Exactly, Johnny Somali, people like that, or some of the lolcows too, like Nova, people like that, who don't get it. You know what I mean? Who don't get it at all. They just think this retarded, delusional shit. Just entitled people in general piss me off. I hate that shit.
Bro, same.
Even if you got all this money and this success and all that, you know, you should be the last person that should be going around acting like you're top shit. Just because you did something doesn't mean you're something. At the end of the day, you're gonna die and be nothing but a name, just like me. You don't act like
exactly. It's not like you're a Nobel Peace Prize winner or some shit like that.
Yeah, we're all gonna rot, and we're all gonna be fucking eaten by insects.
You're not Nicholas.
Don't act like you're any fucking different, or that because you did something, or your name's on something, or you got all this material value, that I'm supposed to feel subservient to you. You
Yeah, no, fuck
dick,
that.
Shaft and balls. Okay, get out of here with that crap. I'll be
Versus
respectful and decent, but don't come at me with that crap. You know?
Bro said you can suck my dick, shaft, and balls.
Exactly. Don't forget the taint. I'm just saying. I'm not saying I'm digging that. I'm just saying we're gonna make you. You know what I mean? You don't figure it out.
We're gonna stick you inside of a room with a big bald dude named Big Bubba, and he's gonna have some fun with you.
I'm gonna tie you to the floor with your legs spread apart and your arms spread apart, naked. I'm gonna put honey on your nuts and balls, and I'm gonna put a bunch of rats in the room with you while I light firecrackers in the darkness and scare the shit out of them. And guess what? They're gonna attempt to try to burrow in your asshole and eat your nuts. Have fun.
Well then.
That's that medieval shit. I'm just saying, if we're gonna do something, we're gonna do it right.
It's some medieval shit. We're gonna do something, we're gonna do it right.
That's all I'm saying, man. You know, no half-assing shit over here.
Fuck's sakes. I'm probably canceled already, so fuck it.
I don't think so. I think we've done a good job of riding on the edge.
Yeah, we're kind of surfing on the edge right now. Not too edgy, but we're definitely getting there.
We're coasting on the razor's edge of being canceled.
Even on the edge.
YouTube's doing that. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Right
Okay. Well, what? What was that? Okay.
What was that?
The fuck you say to me, you little shit? What the fuck did you say about my mother?
Extortion of a third world nation?
Hey, yo!
Did someone say French colonialization of island countries with tribalistic people that still use bows and arrows?
Did somebody say Taco Bell? Well, I'm gonna go with you and get me a bull blast.
I'm gonna go to Taco Bell to get me a bull blast. That well, that's fun. Do I look like I know what a goddamn JPEG is? I just want a goddamn picture of a hot dog.
You're worthless. You're a loser. Do you feel like dirt? Well, you should. The fact that, like you said, the fact he was saying that to Peggy.
Yeah, yes, I'm saying, bro. He was saying that to Peggy. You're a loser. You feel like dirt? Well, you should.
I'm like, bro, chill.
That shit, dude.
Bro was on that. Oh yeah.
Or you go to Texas, you end up seeing some dude that looks like Hank Hill, and you're like, oh man, what a loser. You know, finding out that sure as shit, they'll kick your ass. You know, one thing about Texans are they always feel like they have something to prove. Okay? Especially when you come around fucking with them.
On me.
They get some of them get that cowboy shit going on. Hey boy, what you doing running your mouth? Man, teach you a lesson. It's like, okay, how about this? How about not? And you get the fuck away from it. Okay.
Nah, bro.
Wood, you Doc Mark, you Doc Holiday wannabe, you reject. Get out of here.
No, I'll tell you the Texan that you really gotta
Someone
feel.
watches Yellowstone.
I'll tell you the fucking the type of Texan that you really gotta fear. Some type of Texan with a big burly mustache coming up to you, be like, "Hey boy, you got yourself a purty mouth."
Oh yeah, them skinny rednecks with the fucking big mustaches that drive like them old muscle cars, smoking like 90 cigarettes, stinking like booze. That coming up to you wearing a flannel that looks like it's been like washed in ass water and dirt, and they come up and they're like, "Hey baby, no, yeah, why don't you come sit down with me, baby? Yeah, you got a pretty mouth, yeah." And it's like, all right, why don't you go ahead and chill the fuck out, all right?
Bro.
Hey, mama, come here, yeah, it's all right. It's like, no, it's not.
No. Do not do whatever you do. Do not even acknowledge that man. Keep walking. Keep walking.
Grandpa, fucking pig farmer over here, right? Fucking, we'd go to Hooters when I was a kid, and he drank beer when he'd go to Hooters. Back when he used to drink a lot. He used to drink that much more. But we'd go to Hooters. And I remember this one time specifically we went. And this dude, there was the waitresses, he always hit on him. But this one time I remember specifically, this is why I made that joke, like, come here, baby, sit down. Because he did that shit. He was like, no, baby girl, come on, sit down with us. And she's like, no. And he's like, come on, you'll be all right. And I'm like, oh my God, get me the fuck out of here, dude. You got this dude that looks like Dog the Bounty Hunter hitting on this fucking bus.
Cheers, that, bro.
And it's like, bro, don't do that.
No. Grandpa trying to get his rocks off. Yeah, get me the fuck out of here.
Grandpa, you may have had Riz back in the day, but do keep in mind, you look like a leather handbag. I'm just sorry to tell you. It's over.
I mean, unless he looked like a leather handbag and he got a handful of money, then he might get some.
Dude, there's this one story. My grandpa, when he used to get drunk, he used to do all kinds of shit, okay? There's one time he had a neighbor that lived across from him, this lady, and her husband was a Marine. Yes, you heard that right. The kinds of veterans that are scary. I mean, yeah, the...
Like my uncle. Yeah, I know.
Anyways, so basically my grandpa was drunk as shit. And he was on the little balcony that was between his front door and hers. And he basically licked her hand. Yes. He grabbed her hand and licked it. And she moved away and everything like that and left. But yeah, he wasn't happy about that. But yeah, Grandpa, I love my grandpa, dude. Papa Plano. I love Papa Plano, dude. But dude, I'll tell you what. That dude, when he used to drink, he used to get weird sometimes.
Grandpa used to get a little frisky after he had a few drinks.
What was funny is when him and Monica would argue over who was going to go get beer, because Monica would come up to Pop-Up and she'd be like, Mike. She'd be sitting there standing like at this like weird thing and twitching her fingers. She'd be like, Mike, grab a beer. Who's going to get beer? Because I don't want to go drive to the store. I don't want to take my vet out there. She's got a Corvette, I don't want to take my vet out to the store. I've been drinking. And Pop-Up would be like, shut the fuck up. You drive perfectly fine when you're drinking. You're always talking about it. And he's like, I'm not going to the store. I'm playing poker or some shit, right? Or he'll just be sitting there on the porch and he'll be like, I'm sitting here. I'm doing something. Can't you see that? Go away.
Bruh.
And eventually he ends up going to the store, but he's like, give me your money. She's like, I don't want to pay for it. I paid for it last time. And he's like, give me your fucking money.
Bruh.
And she'll sit there and she'll go, there you go, Mike. But next time you're paying for it. And he'll go, yeah, whatever. And then he'll be like, Nate, let's go to the store, get you a soda. And I'll be like, all right. 9-year-old me going to the store, my drunk ass grandpa, like driving to get more beer, playing poker in the house and shit.
Bro.
Sometimes my grandpa and my Uncle Boyd would fight when they were playing poker, and that shit would get kind of scary because they'd really get into it. You know what I mean? And they'd have to be broken up. But the same thing with my grandpa and my dad would fight. Yeah, my grandpa and my dad would fight. Father and son kind of fighting. My dad's got a temper, and he doesn't like being told shit. And there was one Thanksgiving Jackson was over. Jackson can tell you about.
Oh no.
That my grandpa was drinking. He basically spilled beer on the deviled eggs my dad made. And my grandpa was like, it's fine. He's like, dude, there's fucking kids here. It's not fine. And he's like, it'll be all right. They won't taste it. Nothing happened to them. That old southern shit, And my dad got mad and basically told him to get the fuck out of his house. And my grandpa's like, hey, dude, I swear to God, I saw why my dad used to be scared of my grandpa. Because he squared up so quick and he got right up in his face. He's like, I'm your dad, boy. Don't you ever talk to me like that again. I'll knock your ass the fuck out. He's like, I was around before you were around and I'll beat your fucking ass. Don't think because I'm old, I won't put you down. It's like, I'm your dad. Remember your place, boy. I don't care how old you are. That kind of shit. And my dad shut up real quick and he's like, get the fuck out.
Bro.
It was kind of spooky though. Even Jackson was like, yo, should I do something? I'm like, dude, the last thing you need to do is go over there. Just stand back and watch it like everyone else did. Don't interfere, because you'll get fucked up. Leave them two big-ass maniacs alone.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing you're going to be able to do, trust me. They're too strong and too angry for you to go around fucking with them. They'll fuck you up.
That's like trying to fucking stop a fight between Red Hulk and the Hulk. It's not a good idea.
Exactly. My grandpa, pig farmer, still a maintenance man, but he's strong. He'll fuck you up, man, right? He's a nice guy, though. Don't get me wrong. He's not like a mean dude, but he's a very nice guy. My dad, however, used to be a strong man. He used to call him Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo, like the fictional cartoon character.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a Greco-Roman freestyle wrestler for a little bit. Yeah. So, just saying, you don't want to touch that smooth. You know what I mean? That's why I didn't like. Why I was scared of my dad.
It's genetic, then.
Yeah, exactly. It's fucking genetic.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, after all this shit is mixed, dude, I'm gonna have a lot of profit.
Hell yeah, dude.
I have
So much money, you're not gonna know what to do with it.
on me. Bro, I swear, the majority of the stream has just been me mixing this stuff up.
But yeah, dude, a lot of that mixing takes a while. That's why,
It
like,
really does.
in my game, whenever I get back on it, eventually I plan to use the chemist I have to do the mixing for the meth. So I'll just be banging out tons of meth and having him mix the different strains, so I can have different ones and some of the other ones. And
Yeah.
because I'd much rather sell a different strain of it that's worth more and has a better addictiveness. Plus, I just unlocked the mid-tier grade pseudo stupid.
Well, once you have something that's 100% addictiveness, just make that. And only make that.
Oh, dude, all the meth is. All the meth is.
Oh.
Yeah, all the meth is between 80 to 100% addictiveness. Even the basic for pseudo.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was telling you that I wanted to help you with your money and stuff with the meth, because it's gonna make more money, first of all, because it's worth more, but also it has a higher addictiveness throughout, like, all of them. You know what I mean? So you'll have customers come back. You'll be sure that they'll be coming back to you. They're gonna want some of that meth. Some of that shit that turns you black, literally.
Or into a shadow person.
Or into a shadow person, or turns your head on, sets your head on fire. Makes you disappear.
Turns you into Ghost Rider.
Basically, there's one that turns you to an alien.
Yeah, you look like Leela from Futurama.
Yeah, this one also turns you just into a cyclops.
Also, another one where it makes their head fucking humongous.
Yeah.
I want that one.
You know, that Schedule 1 game, it's just a good example to show that you don't need a AAA developer team or company to make a good and fun game.
No, you don't.
You know, because it was made by one dude in Australia. You know what I mean? And when I sit there and I think about that one dude made that game, that's impressive. And as a person like me who wants to get into game development, that's a little, you know, inspirational, if you will.
Exactly.
It's low poly, but it works. You know what I mean? The rendering and the characters and all the stuff, it's low poly, but it works. You know?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be this grandiose looking thing. It just has to be fun. I mean, look at Undertale. It's not even like 3D.
Undertale is
It's
probably the best example. Yeah.
it's literally 8-bit. Well, technically 16-bit if we want to be technical.
There's even a Japanese game that I have on the Steam Deck, like a Japanese game basically. It's a horror game, but it's Lovecraftian. It's 1-bit. That game's so fun, dude. A little weird, so it's a little like side scroller, clicking, you know, kind of thing, but it's fun. It's got a lot of good visuals, especially for a 1-bit game. It's got really good visuals.
Dude, you need to get the game Call of Cthulhu. I highly recommend it. The 3D one?
I have the Call of Cthulhu where at the end of the game you're with those cultists and everything. And you're
Yeah. That's the one I have.
That one on my PlayStation.
Dude, that game is fucking sick and I love it.
That game is fun, yeah.
Is there a sequel to it?
I don't think so, but I don't really know, to be honest.
Bro, if there was a sequel to it...
What I would like to have is a movie or a game, right? Specifically a game that has the Lovecraftian mythos characters and built around it. Like, I'm talking like a game where maybe you're having to go around in this kind of fantastical but also canon to Lovecraft universe area where there's Absu, the waters of creation, there's Tiamat, the serpent god, you know, there's Nyarlathotep, maybe Azathoth too, Cthulhu, Cthulhu, the female version of Cthulhu, the King in Yellow, things like that, the Dagon, you know, Shub-Niggurath, things like that, dude, that would be...
Well, how about we make it? But we make it in the style... Hold on. We make it in the style of LSD Dream Simulator. You know, it's very trippy and everything like that. There's no real story. You're just kind of walking around.
If I did something like that, it wouldn't be very detailed graphics. It would look like something that came out of like the early 2000s, like LSD Simulator.
Yeah, that's the point. But we add like atmosphere to it and everything like that. So it would look like an old PS1 game, but we could call it like
try to do that, but
we would call it like, you know, a cursed PS1 disc. That's a thing. That's a genre.
What I would do is I would probably have to wait till I get the desktop working to be able to actually run, because I can run those programs to do that on my laptop, but the laptop doesn't have the kind of hardware that would be optimal to create a game like that. I would have to use Unity, and I'd probably have to hire, I'd have to hire and pay someone to do the coding, because I can't do that. And that would take way too long to learn how to do. So right now, I'm only going to stick with what I can do for game creation, which is world building using Blender to create the characters and sprites and things like that. I can do that. It's just coding is where I'm going to have an issue. You know, the audio I can take care of. Maybe for the visual effects and things like that, I might need to hire someone, but I don't know, I might be able to work with that, it depends, but definitely a coder. Now, that's not a bad idea. I wouldn't mind doing that. That would be a project that would take me a while, but I would like to do. Create a low render like LSD Simulator, old style game that basically there's not really a story very much, but there are different stories, I guess you could say, depending on where you're going and what you're interacting with. But it would basically be this game that you could say the map would be, if there was the map would be very big. There would be these different regions and places you can go to and different ways you can get to them. Like, for example, I'd have one area in space that would be like a black void where you couldn't tell where the floor is, where the ceiling is, where the walls are, nothing. You're just walking in this black void to the sound, to this weird, like, mass that's moving and changing, and you're getting closer and closer to it, realizing that it's actually massive. And you hear this distant sound of tom-toms and flutes playing this maddening music as you get to experience and see as a god, the nuclear chaos, blind idiot god. Now that would be an interesting thing to create in a video game, though, because I would try to create Azathoth as he's described in H.P. Lovecraft's lore, which, keep in mind, is ever changing, meaning he never looks the same. He's always changing what he looks like. He never looks the same. He's always changing form, if you will. So, that would be interesting to do, but I'd probably figure out something. But that'd be cool. Have Cthulhu, where you go underwater and you're traveling around and really, I'd have the Nameless City too.
Dude, I could already see that game in my head, like what you're describing, and that would look fucking sick. Like, when you were describing how you'd bring in Azathoth, I just imagined you're in this black void with just nothing but, like, you know, stars and stuff, and you just see, like, this pulsing object in the distance. And
this tentacle mass of eyes and mouths, and
it's, like, rotating and stuff like that. As you get closer and closer to it, you realize, you know, how, you know, in a way disturbing it looks. That's the only way I could.
What I would want to do,
how inhuman it looks.
You get to see how terrifying and colossal it is, and you get to see the awe and darkness of this dark lord in the center of the universe. You know what I mean?
Dude, that would be... I would play that on my channel, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, dude, and I would have these different regions. So probably one of the bigger regions would be the underwater region, because there's multiple different characters I'd like to include in the underwater region, two importantly being the Deagle and Cthulhu. But how I would make the underwater region is, it would be very dark, and it would be very hard to see. However, you'd have a flashlight, so you could have light see and illuminate. But like underwater, it won't reach that far. So you can only see a certain distance in front of you. Meaning, anything you see is going to be relatively close to you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So the idea is the Dagon, keep in mind, are not normal-sized people. They can be normal-sized as humans, but normally they're gigantic, huge, the size of like cargo ships. You know what I mean? So imagine this. You're swimming around underwater. You're seeing these normal underwater stuffs and maybe some weird looking fish, and then you're seeing these ruins. Slowly, as you go toward this darkness, this abyss underwater, with only a little bit of illumination in front of you, you end up seeing something massive swim in front of you that maybe will push your character back a little bit, and you hear this noise. Sounds like it's coming from all around you, and it's massive and booming. And then at some point, your light will shine upon the eye or the face of the Dagon, and it'll be right in front of you. You know what I mean? That kind of shit.
Bro.
The kind of shit where when you're swimming around in Cthulhu's lair, and you're seeing this black shape initially as you approach it, you're like, what's that? And then your light shines upon this massive, bulking tentacle sack with claws, prodigious claws. You know what I mean? And it's massive. You know, that's the kind of shit. I want to invoke fear in people with that kind of game. I want people to be scared and feel it, you know, like Subnautica.
Dude, that would be fucking sick.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
I'd also like do the Shub-Niggurath thing, where you're in this Arctic like plains region that seems endless, and you see this moving mass that's moving very fast across in the distance, and you try to get closer to it, but every time you get closer to it, it gets further away. Never being able to approach it, constantly chasing something you can never get. That kind of thing. Something just to fuck with the player. You know?
Yeah.
See how long someone will spend trying to get to this thing that in reality you can never get to.
You'd have to make it look like that object is constantly moving away, though.
Well, no, what I'd have to do is every time you move towards the object will move in the direction you're moving. So if you're standing still or walking aside it, it'll be moving in the direction it's normally moving. But as soon as you start moving towards it, I'll have it like, it'll probably have to be coded this way. It'll start moving in the direction that you're moving. So you'll never be able to catch up to it because it'll constantly be moving in the direction you're moving when you move in that direction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you're going forward to go after it, it will go forward as well. So technically you'll never be able to catch it. It'll be making up the distance you're getting as you're making that distance.
So basically what you could do is you would make the player control the character and that at the same time. So when they press W on their keyboard, it makes the player go and that object go without them even knowing.
Correct, yes. I would have to code bind it to the W key, or going forward, whatever it would be, the direction of going this. I would have it to where, you know, player going this direction, because I know somewhat of the code and how it would be. So it'd be like player going in this direction, you know, set, you know, this object, the Shub-Niggurath, to go in this direction as player. So every single time you press that button or go in this specific direction, it will cause that code to enact and enable, therefore making that object go in the same direction. So there's no way to get around it. Every single time you go in that direction, it's going to be coded to do the same thing. And you won't know it. So it's more like of how long will it take you to figure out that you actually can't reach it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Anyways, brother, I'll be right back. Hey, I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, guys. I'll be back in just a minute. See you in just a second, brother. Well, guys, I am back. I have no idea where my brother is. Just kind of like dipped off a little bit. So I'm guessing he might just be dealing with a customer. But I noticed Mr. Cloud is streaming, so I am going to go hop in on his stream. Let me save the game real quick. Come on, let me quit the game. Yep, fuck you. Fuck your loading. No, fuck you. Exit out. I want the game gone. Okay. Brother, I hear that you are back.
Yes.
Well, guess who is streaming? The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Cloud.
Hey, yo.
We're gonna stream bomb him.
We're gonna what?
We're gonna stream bomb him. Raid!
Oh, bet.
Desktop audio.
Try to get try to do it, bro. How about go? Wow, make somebody shit. I'm a fucking chemist, bro.
Looks like you got a new mask.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that other one looked like it was getting a little bit, worn out.
Straight. Dog thing is the old motherfucker that stole my new bags.
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah. I can't see your chin, bro.
Is now an honorable move. An honorable move. For the champions of the piss chamber. Piss fun.
Cheers, bro.
Cheers, man.
Hold on. Hold on. I want to make him go in for another one. Do it. Do it. Come on, Mr. Cloud. Do it.
Motherfucker.
There he goes.
Mm-hmm. This man is about to ascend. Oh yeah, hold on, I need a resub. I've been saving this. Use Prime sub. Let's go.
Look at this cloud over there.
Subscribe for the second month. Let's go, bro.
Mr. Cloud, man. I still need to hit him up about that, wanting to get his stuff out.
Go smoke in the store, yeah. Oh, man. fucking nuts.
Triple boof.
Well, brother, I'm probably gonna depart. for a bit,
All right, bro.
but it was good talking to you and being on the screen with you.
Dude, I loved having you here tonight. I really appreciate it.
No problem, dude.
All right, bro. Well,
But
call me when you get off work, and we'll probably smoke when you get home.
all right, bet.
All right, bro. Be safe. Bye.
All right, later on.
Alright, let me take the move. Scott. I'll take rips. Thank you so much. $2 more, bro. I appreciate it tremendously.
Hey, no problem, bro.
The success of the logo. Thank you guys.
Cheers, bro.
The Cloud Corp Alliance goes stronger with clouds, Indian crown, and gold. I'm feeling that gold. I'm feeling it small gold growing on YouTube.
Oof. Oh. Yo. What's up, Woosland? Cheers, bro. I'm dying here with you, bro.
Where are they?
Fuck.
Look, guys.
Okay, so I have everything turned on for him too. Let me see what Pokemon I have.
Look. Have you ever been?
Oh shit.
Asper.
Nice.
All it is purple. It's fucked. All it is purple.
I need to buy some Pokeballs.
Logo. And grit. One day to launch it.
Bro, I'm glad that I met Mr. Cloud. I can't wait to get that wax in. I'm running low.
We have to clear. That's what's important. It's cloth. Again.
Hmm.
We're not running this.
Oh yeah.
Loco is what out the deep closet section of the side chamber. It's what out a section of the side chamber. That is number one decision. Because Texas is doing good on the cannabinoid front.
Mm-hmm.
We just need to get it to the store and then bingo.
That's all that's what I'm trying to help him get into, because I know a lot of fucking stores in Texas. I've been to several smoke shops, and whenever I go to Texas, I'm gonna drop off a fuck ton of stuff into a ton of smoke shops.
Loco. THCA cloud, but it just depends what I have.
Wait a minute, he has flour. That's gonna send me some, motherfucker.
What's up?
Fire in, fire out.
Look what I have.
Oh, motherfucker. I would have said, give me that.
Oh, damn it. I forgot what Loco, get one of those 6-speaker rings. Get one of those 6-speaker rings. Spits. I can look, but that'll be a little rare. Because in Florida, all anyone has. Listen. The 4 top flavors you're gonna see in Florida: fucking sour diesel, lemon cherry gelato, some sort of runs, and then
Please tell me Kush. Some type of Kush.
some kind of lemon.
Come on, bro.
That's the important thing for THCA. Our little bud collection. I have my little bud collection. I have a rare THCA now.
Dude, those aren't
And
any.
it's seasonal. Single THCA strain. Plus strawberry. Strawberry shit. Strawberry pits. Lemonade. Let me tell you, I will slobber all over some lemonade.
I
pits.
don't like any of those.
That's why the Agent Orange is one of my favorite flavors. There's another flavor. It's very so yeah. I'll make this one. Go make it perfect. Can't read their flavor.
Yeah, like I just told him straight up, I'm a gassy guy. I don't like fruit in my weed.
Super rare. I've only been for one customer in about 25 months. retro cloud, but the parts were different. Oh, you can see more than fruits.
Yeah, see, we're different.
That's how I am, though. What you talking?
No, wait, no, like rigor mortis.
And I make that. And it's a big syrup too. Like that stank speck of butter.
Yeah.
Like that speck of butter.
I like that rank. I like that skunk.
Now, about some of the THCA when you get it fresh can't break the brain.
They really can break your metal grinder. He's not even wrong.
Now the best grinder, short stuff. That's the best grind I still have. Over.
I'm gonna see if he'll let me pop in. Okay, bad. Hey, non-taken, bro, non-taken. I know I spelled Viking wrong, but either way, I'm trying to type quickly. I'm trying to fucking type fast, but I'm misspelling stuff. Yeah, don't pick up the rat meat. It's not worth it. The rat meat is not worth it, bro. Hammer! Yes.
Oh yeah. We're going to the trash. Oh yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
See, I love how also him and I are different on our weed, so we can bounce ideas off of each other better. In my opinion, because he has the people's perspective on the fruity stuff, and I have the perspective of people who like the OG stuff. You know, like gassy, you know, skunky. That's how I like my stuff. God damn. Oop, caps lock. Oops. I'm gonna try to catch all the Pokemon that appear in the chat too. What is he doing? In a little bit, we'll get back to the mainstream and we'll kind of just chill out. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, I kind of kicked myself in the foot when I first started my channel for not starting earlier, because I see how successful, you know, everyone that pretty much started early was. And yeah, I was like, I could have had a little bit of a following already if I had just gotten over my fucking social anxiety and turned on my camera and done it. But you know what? I'm glad I did it now, because in a way, I think it was the right time.
But I'm just saying, now it's a different feeling. You got more. You got black. You got focus. Better to have bread than to go out. So I think
Guys,
the whole bunch. So now you can reflect into the concept of that experience. That's the thing. You gotta fall down.
I love you too, baby.
It's like shorts look straight to the grip.
Oh yeah.
Sour Queen Day. So much for the fucking follow. And this big fucking kid is fucking brilliant. Yellow mucus and the goat. Welcome to Club for motherfucker.
Cheers.
It's fun.
I love this Granddaddy perp though.
You like the Granddaddy burp, huh?
That shit's good as fuck.
So bitch. Golly fuck. That's fuck.
Get shit on, Goblin.
I will not gross fuck. Stop nothing. That strain is specifically tailored for me. That GDD. That's why I go to that strain. But all the relaxing terms that they're getting going.
You motherfucker. No wonder I've been getting sleepy on these streams.
What? Let's go to the shit with the hammer. Let's go to the mouth on the side. You're getting the same fucking- Oh, don't take me there, brother. Don't think I'm so sick, dude. I'm being sloppy. Stop it. My hearts. I don't fuck around.
No, he don't.
I don't sit there. All the flavors are done with terpenes or natural, like natural nuances of the little parts of the plant.
Yeah.
Goodness of death. That's correct. The after fucking terpenes.
I'm typing too fast.
It's so expensive. And it's all they're always pre-ordered.
Torvy can tell you, I'm really bad about that. I've always typed too quick. Back when her and I literally used, I used my computer to talk to her. She had to be like, what? All the time, because I would text way too quick.
Yep, Doc, what's up, bud? See. What character are you? Share with us. Well, the ops might be after you, though, you might be too good.
I'm gonna see if he can actually make some GDP.
What's your opinion on Trump? I might be making a move. I'm right. Such a chat. Right. Fuck up. Ain't shit, bitch. Fair enough. Perhaps fair enough. Some of the biggest parts of it. It's wild up here. That is a strong point. Loco, we have a blood mystery meeting. Thank you so much for stopping by. Show Loco some fucking love. Drop him a follow here on YouTube. And Loco, we'll see you later on this week.
Be safe, bro.
Thank you so much for stopping by. You have a blood mystery meeting. Oh, Grips, I told you I'm working for someone who's fucking like that. God damn. Bullshit!
Hammer! I was sad. You burnt my chocolates.
A lot more.
You burned my chocolates, man. Come on, bro.
One goal for my kids. Oh, there's the boss. He's got the off. Fuck. Oh.
Get him. Get him. Get the goblin witch. I'm gonna make sure he sees that.
Look at that sweat. Oh, don't you fucked up where the rat is.
I'm still gonna kind of mod the chat, but I'll have
Fuck, are we supposed to go?
the sound off. I guess he's gonna concentrate on the game, so I'll just kind of kick off here. Well, guys, we are having an amazing stream so far tonight. If I'm being honest, there won't be another video till next week. And that's mostly because Namtar is editing. I'm telling him to take his time with this next one. It is a lot of footage to edit. and I'm telling him it's going to be kind of in the vlog style. I'm going to give him a big task. I see what he's capable of with the smaller things. I want to see what he can do. If he can surpass me with editing on PC, he will be my editor, like full time, like for the rest of the channel days. If he can get me this certain style, or at least close to it. So I'm going to send him a few example videos tonight. I'm going to finish off the Boston Buds video, which there's a little bit left inside the Pendulum, which I've been saving for this last little bit because that fucking video cut out. Unfortunately, I've already smoked all the fucking bud on stream. God damn it. But, you know what? It was some really good shit. But I did get a good amount of footage of us smoking the actual blunt, me and Mr. E. So, also, if there's audio issues, I'm sorry, guys. I got some clip mics now, so that should be taken care of by next time. You really won't have to worry about it all too much. It happens. Yeah, it happens. It's just, I got the package in for Yellow RX and Boston Buds, and I kind of rushed it. Especially with Mr. E here, we were both excited because we literally were. I was like waiting and waiting and waiting for that fucking mail truck to pull up. And I told him, bro, I got fed up. I was like, bro, as soon as this fucking mail truck pulls up, I've got everything set up. We're gonna fucking record. And I used my phone instead of my stream setup. So that's just because I've got a better camera on my phone, so I can get a much better quality. And I mean, audio wise, I'll have Mr. E with his clip mic. Next time him and I do a video together, I'll have this mic where you guys can hear me. He'll have the clip mic. It should be perfect for you guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be a little bit more editing for Namtar, but you know what? If I just upload it as raw footage and, you know, give him and label everything for him, he should be good. All I'm worried about right now is honestly getting that stuff out. I hope Boston Buds isn't, you know, thinking, oh, I haven't really been making content for them. Because I have been showing their stuff on stream, but I haven't made an actual YouTube video, you know? That's the thing. I've shown it, like, with not Boston Buds, with Bomb. Like, they wanted an actual video, so I'm trying to do that with every company. Even though, yes, I show them on stream and everything like that, I want to get, you know, an actual video out for them. And I know, Boston Buds is probably like, when the fuck is he gonna come out with that video? Which, if they do see this stream, I am very sorry. I just got slammed with a whole bunch of sponsors, and now I've got to get everything out. So, we're gonna get that stuff out. We're going to make sure all the sponsors are nice and happy. And hopefully, I'm gonna see if Boston Buds could send us a bigger jar of that Bubba Kush, and I'll tell him, hey, if you could send me a big jar, I'll use it on stream, like, all the time. I'll smoke that shit literally every stream if you can send me that. Like, at least smoke like one blunt of it, and it'll be a good sized blunt too. So I'll be fucked up, faded, chilling, and I'm not too picky when it comes to like my bud. And plus, I'll have my wax and everything like that to kind of go along with it. So either way, like, I'll be set. I've reached out to a few more companies to see if they wanted to work with us, but I haven't gotten any responses yet. Let me actually double check on PC. I got one company and they were like, hey, yeah, send us an email, which I need to do that. Yeah, see, I sent all these companies Cheddar Co, Cushy Cream, Buzz Cannabis, Yokan Black, Panda, Sticky Nugs, and a whole bunch of other ones. Even Hello Mary, and I'm just getting like no response back, which is kind of disappointing, honestly. It kind of sucks, but you know what? You know, not every company I reach out to is going to respond, and that's something I've learned. And worst thing they can do is not respond. So I just always take that as a no. And right now, as we speak, I'm literally going through Instagram to see if there's any brands out there I would want to really work with. And if I see a brand nowadays after what happened with Diamond CBD, you know, I tend to really do some research into the actual brand and look at the reviews. Oh shit. Post from Dankhouse, gotta send a like there. Yeah, I don't really see anything. I mean, I could go through some of the homies' posts and kind of reach out to those brands. Okay, that is trippy. I'm saving that. Hold on, I'm seeing a very trippy edit, and I'm kind of hooked, low-key. Okay. Okay, the edit's repeated, and now I'm not hooked anymore. Okay. We're good. What the fuck? It's a Venom burger. Hold on. Gotta send that to Christian. Ah! Hold on, I'm taking a screenshot of this, and I'm sending it to Torvi. Babe, I must have this. And you're gonna be like, okay. Fair. You might even want one for yourself. There you go. I need it. I need it. Not gonna say what it is, but I need that to sit in my studio. You know I can do an impression of this character. You need it, huh? Yes, yes, I need it. I need it. Hold on, you know what? As a matter of fact, to explain how much I need it, there you go. There you go. And then this, just because. Hold on. Love you, baby. Wait a minute. Hazard was AFK on my server for a while. Is he now AFK? No, he's not. What? Okay. Oh yeah, hold on. For sparks, this will be a nice gift. Don't tell anybody. He'll figure that out when he goes on Discord later. Once they see that, they're gonna be pretty fucking. At least I would think maybe Sparks would be a little bit more. Oh my fucking god. And now, babe, I also need this to go on my wall. It's sold out, but I need it. I need it! I need it. Somebody's DJing on a PS1? What the fuck? Oh, I gotta see this. Or at least listen to this. You guys can hear it. You're not even using the... I'm sorry, no. It sucks. No, it sounds like shit. Nah, bro. Sorry. Let's see what she says about this. No, SpongeBob, you don't need it. Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I need the fucking squirrel flipping people off on my wall with "fuck you" in big letters. That is what I need in my studio. Right on my wall, right back there for that little tiny space. Just a little squirrel going, "Fuck you." I bet she's typing away right now. She's like, no, you don't fucking need it. Listen, you do not need a "fuck you" squirrel. Which my reply would be, yes, the fuck I do. I could show this image and I would get a hell yeah from every guy in chat. No! This is funnier business a squirrel. Also, how the fuck is a capybara gonna fucking flip you off? I just saw something that my best friend sent me and I'm like, I have no words. I have no words. You'll find out what it is later, babe. What the fuck? shit. King Diamond tour. Fuck! It's a European tour. Son of a bitch! And I wanna fucking see King Diamond, bro! Fuck! That's still on my bucket list! Mind you, I've met King Diamond at a fucking grocery store, but like... Not really like met him, but like saw him at a grocery store. But like, I've never seen him play live. That's on my bucket list. The King of the Macabre. They have triple chocolate chip cookies that are edible. Hold on, because I've talked to this company, right? And I haven't gotten anything from them yet. Alright, I need to reach out to them because I'll be like, yo, you need to send me some of them bitches. Them motherfuckers look delicious, low-key. That shit's giving me the munchies just looking at it. I gotta stop. Hold up. Fucking hell. Why was Midget MMA right underneath that cookie, bruh? I'm just saying. Now I'm invested. Hold on. Capybara. No. No. Fuck's sakes. I'm sorry, guys. I got distracted a little bit while looking for some brands to kind of reach out to and kind of chilling out with the chat. Honestly, it's been a long day, guys. So you know what? I'm going to take one last blinker and end it off. I have been streaming for 3 hours, so cheers. Let's go in for it. Alright, well, stay metal, stay high, stay safe, motherfuckers, and I'll see you guys later.